Like, just her as a person, like, in general, she's just always been phony, lies. She just always has been like that. She stole money from my auntie when their mom died. She took money from me. She used to cripple my dad. Like, she would take his paycheck and leave him with $50 to do what he could do with for 2 weeks or whatever. Yeah, that's the type of... Let me even take a step further, because...
Yeah.
I need to go for a walk.
Definitely get you some fresh air. I'm going to go ahead and light me a little Dr. Teal candle for stress relief, and I'm going to send that energy towards you too, okay?
Please do.
Okay, I got you.
Yeah, it's okay. It's been so weird for me because me and my siblings, we have been pretty quiet about how my mom treated us and has been throughout our life. So when this all happened, the man told me he was gonna make the video, you know. Mm-hmm. But I thought the nigga could tell a better story or tell the story better. Like, I didn't know what the content of it was gonna be.
Right. Yeah, I totally get that.
My brother's gonna be in the background. I didn't know none of that. But sorry.
No, you good.
What do you want to know? What do you want to know? Because there's just so much to it because it's a whole person I'm talking about, and it's not just the situation.
Okay.
I want to keep it
100.
Go everywhere with it.
Right. Because that was one of the things that people were saying, but I understood why your sister was explaining it the way that she did, because she still is hurt, and now a younger sibling, y'all don't want that to happen to him, and then now everything can be put online, and everything is online. So I totally get what you're saying. So my biggest question is, during those, like, the 8 months that she's talking about, she went through the postpartum and all of that stuff, what actually happened during those 8 months? I mean, I understand that you definitely haven't had a real relationship with your mom, but your sister has, and I have yet to actually talk to your sister on the phone. So,
right. Okay, so how the 8 months even came about was before she even had the baby. She told my grandfather that she wanted to raise the baby by herself, that he wasn't going to be a part, even though he was living with her. She already knew before she had the baby. She did not want him to be a part.
Okay. And do you know why that was? Was he abusive in any way towards her?
No, girl. Like, he was not abusive at all. And I say that knowing that my brother at the time was 16 years old and lived there. So yes, he's underage, but he is at an age where he understands what's going on. And if anybody puts hands on his mom or does anything like that, like, he's going off.
Right.
He's at that age, you know?
Right.
He said no. He never abused her or anything like that. Their problems were trust issues because of the situation with the friend and all that, and him sleeping with who, and, you know.
Now, let me ask you this. Hold on. I'm sorry.
She made it seem like they were fuck buddies. She made it seem like they were fuck buddies, but she was worried about who he was sleeping with. So it was like it was like regular shit. It wasn't no abusive shit.
Okay, so basically they both was just fucking around on each other.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. So this is my thing. I'm all about facts, and I'm all about the children, and I'm all about the situation, because a lot of people want to get to the nitty-gritty about the irrelevant stuff. So I wanted you to say that because I needed to know. The reason why I needed to know is because that was a big factor. And then she, your mom made a video saying the same thing, that he was the one that was doing it, and she never wanted to get pregnant, and and it was a lot. It was a lot to this video, and I'm not sure if you've seen your mom's page.
I saw it. I've been up to date on everything. I've been trying to piece it together and gather the facts in a way that people can't deny the truth.
Right.
Which is really hard because so many people are behind her, because she is using this narrative of postpartum depression and abuse, which I don't know if she had postpartum depression, honestly, but I know that with each and every one of her kids, she did not want us when we could walk and talk anymore. She sees us as depreciating assets. She likes being pregnant. She likes the attention you get of being pregnant. She likes the baby shower. She likes all of that. She likes, when people come over and hold the baby, and she likes that part. But when they start being able to form their own opinions, and when you say, tell them to do something and they say no, that's when they become like a bad kid to her. Like regular kid shit to her.
It was bad.
It's like unbearable. So when we were growing up, she had my grandmother to take care of us, like my dad's mom, which is a whole other. But she would take care of us, and she was very motherly. But when she divorced my dad, she didn't have my grandma anymore. So with this kid, she was relying on my sister and brother to help her out with the kid, and they were. So she was going to get rid of this nigga, have him paying child support, but having her kids actually taking care of the kid while she's getting the money.
Now, with this whole child support thing, was he trying to control her with the baby, or what was?
So, with the whole child support thing, her goal, her intention before she even had the baby, she did not want him to be a part, so that she could get child support while she's actually having her adult children take care of the kid. That's the actual goal here. And I could tell you that because my little brother, he was in high school, but she was pregnant, but she was having him miss boxing practice, having him miss like dances and, like kid shit that he should be doing. She's having him miss that so that he could watch the baby.
Yeah.
And she would make him feel like he was in trouble if he did it. He was missing work. Just shit like he shouldn't have to be doing if you in your 40s and you're grown and you're having a kid. You're not, like you plan to have this kid, and all of a sudden it's like it's the biggest inconvenience in the world. And it's the biggest inconvenience because you've never actually raised a kid on your own, so you don't know how hard it really is.
No, for real, yeah.
So when he left, what really happened was probably a situation like mine. I don't know for sure. But I do know she was treating, you could tell how she talked about him. She was treating him like she didn't want to be around him. Even though the baby's on the way, she don't want to be around him no more, Kicks the nigga out or whatever. He says he left, but I have messages of her saying she kicked him out and the messages of when she kicked him out. But I can't disclose those because those are used in the case.
Right, exactly.
Yeah. He never abandoned the kid for 8 months. That's all bullshit because my mom only has my sister and brother watching him besides her because that was her plan.
Yeah.
But my sister would make sure that he saw his dad. Like, she would take him to go see his dad. So she'll say, like, he was kidnapped, but she'll also say she didn't want him. But she'll also say, like,
she literally said on the video that he was kidnapped by the dad and everything. And I'm looking at the video and I'm just like, okay, that something just, and it's just like, my thing is, they tell you don't judge a book by its cover, but like I said, I'm spiritual at the end of the day. I look at your eyes.
Yeah.
I look at your body language. And you made a comment, and the video comment is, I made this a few months ago or something like that. I didn't know that my situation would go viral. And now, you get money for going viral now.
Yeah, I'm going viral. I know.
And so this is something that is adding fuel to the fire. And if this makes me sound selfish, then so be it. You and your siblings deserve all the viral activity from this whole thing. Okay? Because my thing is, she's getting viral off of people that's not listening and not hearing the lie. Like Candy Bird said, she said, the lies. Like,
it's a lie. Like, this is my thing. Like, the lie has been so deeply rooted that people can't even pick it apart because they think it starts at when he made the video, or they think it starts at when he left her at 8 months, or even when she got pregnant. No, she had this in her mind when she met this man. And people think that he's the narcissist because he was a nice guy when she met him. But she actually she finds nice people and does shit to them. Like, I've seen her do it with all her friendships. Every friendship, she'll take somebody who's so nice and she'll make them think she's nice too. And then when they walk away, she start talking real bad about them. I'm like, well, like, Mom, I thought that was your friend. Oh, no, because she did this, or she looked at me wrong, or she, like, everybody is everybody else all the time. That's how she's been my whole life. And I spent a lot of time with her because, let's see what happened. My sister's dad finally came and got her from my grandma's house.
Mm-hmm.
Because he found out that my mom didn't have her. She was at my dad's mom's house. Came and got her, moved her away. My mom came and got me. My mom and dad came and got me, and they made my brother. So I had a little brother. And after my little brother came around, we were raised, like, we did live with our parents. But we still went to school at my grandma's and all that shit. We did live with our parents at that point. But at that point, that's when I started to see who my mom really was. Like, she jealous person, money hungry, did my auntie foul when my grandma died, did my sister foul. She took us to Disneyland, left my sister at home. Like, she just did some janky shit growing up that when I was an adult, I didn't want to be around her anymore. But this bitch plotted. I'm sorry.
No.
Because that's my mom, and people been telling me, that's your mom. But
understand.
Like,
okay. Pause. Hold on.
In the street.
Let me just say this. And if you don't hear anything that I say from this call, I don't give a damn if my mama does wrong and she wants to exploit herself. I'm going to sit there and be like, bro, why are you lying? Why are you sitting there doing that? Lying? Don't sit there and tarnish my name and then everybody, I go on the street. Isn't that your mama on there talking about, man, and then my thing is, whole time, the people who are sitting there saying that ain't healed from their trauma. You know what I'm saying? They're not ready to heal. And this is like, I feel like I'm promoting to you right now. But that shadow work book that you've been seeing on that TikTok, you better get it.
Wait, how do you know I was seeing that?
Because I've been seeing it too. And only any situation and anybody that I come in contact with, we going through the same exact thing. We just got to get on one accord.
Yeah, okay. I'm with all that.
I just really blew your mind, didn't I?
No, you didn't blow my mind. You actually just fell into alignment with everybody else that I've been coming into contact with.
Ooh.
That actually hears me. Yeah.
That's how you do it. That's how we do it, baby.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
Yeah, for me, it's crazy. Like, my mom is, like, I don't know. People who know her in real life know how she is. Like, they will not be in contact with her. Anybody that's in contact with her right now is probably only in contact with, because that man that is so horrible and such a narcissist, when she was dating him, he had her reaching out to me, had her reaching out to cousins. She broken relationships with, like, reaching out to people just to, like, mend those relationships that she had tarnished. You know, like, he actually did want to have a family with her and want to have a future with her, and he wanted to meet all her kids before they had this kid. He actually did. I didn't want to meet her. I didn't want to meet with him. I know how she is, you know. That's me. I'm stubborn.
Yeah.
But it's just crazy how that man, he really didn't. This is the worst thing he's done, is actually make that video.
And I felt like, look, I'm not going to lie. I felt like he really didn't do it intentionally to cause hurt, harm, and pain. And a lot of people are calling me a groupie because of that. I'm like, no. Mm-mm. It's all about the body language in the eyes. Y'all y'all have this depiction, and I say y'all, I'm talking about the people out there, have this depiction of a black man and don't understand that a black man goes through the same thing a black woman goes through. We're all human.
And it's dangerous. Like,
very.
I'm seeing, like, for me, being a person who knows the actual truth and knows that my mom lied and manipulated this man from the get to get this baby so she can make money off the baby. Like, me knowing that and seeing all these women, like, stand behind her and think that she's going through the same thing they're going through, it's, like, scary. Like, y'all don't even know what a narcissist really is.
You know what I'm saying? Like, mm-hmm.
You think that a narcissist is synonymous to a man, and that's terrifying, because there's a lot of men that go through bullshit, and with y'all females, some of y'all females in the comments.
Bro,
our culture, our community of Black women is so unaccountable right now that we can't even identify when we have a toxic woman in the room with us because so many of us are toxic.
And you know what's crazy? Our biggest problem is that we don't listen. Mm-hmm. Yeah, like what you just said, plus not listening. We listen to what, because social media, I feel like social media was created so women can have a fantasy and so men can have a fantasy as well. Depict something in their head. We watch too much of that social media stuff and just think a narcissist is one way when it can be both ways.
Yeah, and like they're enabling her. Like what my mom gets of all this is she thinks that she doesn't ever have to apologize to us for any of the pain she's put us through. That she doesn't have to take care of the children that she chooses to birth. Mm-hmm. That she doesn't have to treat men with respect. That and these are the problems and the reasons that I don't fuck with her. Like, you're not accountable. Mm-hmm. She sees the comments on her post asking about me and my siblings, my adult siblings. She will not address them.
Because she's scared. Mm-hmm. She's scared, yeah. but it's going to come out. Like I said, things happen in order for the truth to come out, okay? Everything comes out to the light. And a lot of people, like her, is scared because somebody had came on my page and was like, oh, there's not enough information. I truly feel like it was one of her friends. I don't know if she's in cahoots with anybody, but if you are like getting that, it's like that there tells me that you know it's about to come out. You know it's gonna come out.
Sorry, I'm not listening.
No, you good. Go.
A piece of her has to feel like scared that somebody's gonna figure it out. Like, how long can you keep up this lie? My brother never talked about her having postpartum depression. She never actually said she had it. But you don't have that for 28 years. Mm-hmm. You don't have that for 28 years. Women are taking what's gone on with them and applying it to this situation. And it's not
because they're narcissists.
They're applying their toxic ex, their dad, their uncle, their sister's baby dad to this situation. And it's not their ex, not their baby dad. This man that is so horrible, so disgusting, has spent more holidays with me in the past year so that I could spend time with my brother than my mom has called in the past 5 years.
Wow.
This man, that's so horrible. Yeah, and he'll come with dishes. Like, he cooks and all that. My mom...
So she fumbled the bag.
Huh?
So she fumbled the bag.
She fumbled the bag. She had her young man 10 years younger than her.
Now, okay.
10 years younger than her that wanted to play stepdaddy to her and her kids.
So hold on, cause I'm sorry, cause it's coming together now. So yeah. the fact that she said in her video that she didn't know his age and that he lied about his age, is that even true?
I don't think so.
Okay.
And if he did lie away, he said he was older than he was. Oh, well, bitch, you're 45.
Okay, so somebody went in my comments and told me that she was 50, so your mom is 45.
Oh, no. So right now, my mom is 47, which in the comments, I made a mistake saying she was 46 because apparently her birthday was last month.
Okay.
And obviously, I don't celebrate it.
Right.
Yeah,
of course.
She's 47. I'm 24. My oldest sister's 28. She had my sister at 18, had me at 22, had this baby at 44. Yeah. But yeah, she was young when she had us, but she was 2 years younger than I am when she had me. So I have a lot of understanding about the situation for my age, for people to be acting like she didn't have no idea about shit when she was my age. You know?
Right.
Like, you're not the victim. You were the adult the whole time. We live in Oregon. If you wanted to get abortions, like she tells us now that we're old enough to comprehend everything. Mm-hmm. She told my sister that she should have had abortions. She told my sister on Christmas Eve she should have aborted her while she was pregnant with that baby. That's the type of shit that say to your adult children that can fathom what you're saying, but we're worried about this man talking about referring to this woman as this lady and this and that in front of his 1-year-old, 2-year-old son. But look what this bitch says to her actual adult children.
Nah, for real, because I'm just like,
And
I'm over here.
like, go get therapy. Go cry about it. Go get therapy. Like, she's that type of person.
Your mom
And
sends.
I have messages that I can send you.
Okay, yeah, definitely, because my thing is, I'm like, okay, so I'm going to always refer back to her video because it's a big thing that everybody wants to refer to. Mm-hmm. Her video states that it was the money situation. Like, well, I don't think her video stated the money. It was the $137 situation. Do you know anything about that situation?